Okay, so my sister and I were here. I think at the time I was crafting, and I was standing right. See this thing right here? Oh no, that's the wall. Wait, this little area right here. These are my paper bins are in here. So I was standing right in front of here, right? And my sister, she was sitting over here on this couch right here. She was sitting. Well, at the time, actually, I had chairs, two big oversized chairs here. Since then, we've got a new couch, or I've got a new couch. She was sitting over there, and she was talking to me, right? But when she was talking to me, like, it was like she could, like, she didn't, because all of this energy is up here, right? And so I felt like the energies just wanted to, like, totally open, I guess, my crown chakra, right? And so while she was having a conversation with me, I was talking to my higher self, my spiritual energy. And I'm just like, no, I don't, basically saying I don't want to open it all. At that point, I wanted to go do some research. I said, no, I want to go do some research and learn a little more before I because I don't know what the repercussions of it, like, actually, I did before that. Actually, no, one of the guys I follow, actually, Nazir Ra, he had mentioned something about basically blowing yourself up to some degree because you don't know how to handle this energy or whatever. So all that pressure from that energy in my head and me not really knowing what the full extent of me, opening up my, I guess, my chakras to that extent. I just wasn't familiar with that. So I was like, no, I wasn't ready. But I felt like that's what my higher self wanted me to do. But I didn't want to, because I'm afraid. This is all, like, I was afraid. So as I was having this, like, it was a brief conversation, my sister, she's like, sis, what's wrong? And then I said, nothing. And then she's like, no, because you look like, something. You look worried, is what she said. I said, well, all right, I'll go ahead and tell you. And so then I told her about that night when we were on the pallets and we just, about to go to bed and what had happened and me going in there and what happened with my, me moving my energy up to my eye and everything. And she, like I said, she's a Nimrod. So it was like, she didn't even want to hear it, right? And I didn't even want to tell her. She's, even to this day right now, November 20th, 2017, she believes me, but she's too ignorant to even, like, try and gather information so that she wouldn't, so she's not afraid, or so that it can, like, she's, I don't know, she's I'm gonna be honest, she's an idiot, to be quite honest. And when I say that, I'm saying that because I'm saying that in the sense of, like, well, she's just not where I'm at in life anyway, on a whole lot of levels. But, and I'm just not saying that I'm somewhere. I'm just saying, like, for one, I'm way older than her. For two, my focus is way different than hers. It's more on a, I'm just on a whole different level. Even before Kundalini, I'm just on a different level than she is. She's more like she's 26, but she act like a teenager. So that's what I'm saying. Where I'm older, and I'm more mature. So anyway. So I know that's part of the, whatever, why her, even to this day, she act like a dingbat when it comes to this. But anyway, so she asked me, and I told her, and then, okay, are you ready? Then, so I was trying to explain something to her, and then whatever, and she wouldn't listen to me. Let me remind you. Prior to my spiritual energy awakening, and just, throughout different conversations, prior to that, but just with her being here, she had come here in December of last year, in 2016, right before Christmas, okay? So she had been here that long. Okay, so So just periodically in conversation with me talking to her, it was like I always had to tell her, listen, Renisha, listen, Renisha, listen. Like, you're not listening. Like, I had to remind her that she never was listening to what I said on any level. We could be talking about a show on TV or anything, and she wouldn't listen. And I had to always remind her, listen, you're not listening, or listen. So then I feel it was the Most High God of the universe, my higher self, or my Kindalini. I don't even know which one, my Kundalini, whatever, revealed themselves. My spiritual energy. I got some chills. My spiritual energy. My spiritual self. Okay? Now I'm getting a whole lot of chills right now. It started in my legs and moved up to my arms. I got goosebumps. Wait, can you see them? Yeah. So, I got chills, right? That's a confirmation to me. All right. So they revealed themselves. Okay? Again. All right? Now, this time, I was trying to explain to her about when the energy opened up and the different things, and she was just being stupid. And then, like I said, they revealed themselves. And I can't remember exactly how they revealed themselves, but then I was like saying something. I said, damn, Renisha, whatever it was I said to her. And then they said, I'm going to say my higher self. I don't know if it was the Most High God of the universe or my higher self or who. But one of them said, she don't listen. And I said, I know, huh? She never listens. Okay, which was ironic because I had been saying that to her for a long time. Now, one could say that was just your subconscious. Well, isn't your subconscious your higher self? Aren't they connected? Yeah. She's not listening, right? So long story short, and now this is another crazy part, guys. So a couple of things happened. We was trying to prove, because she didn't believe that I was speaking to a spiritual whatever, right? And I know it sounds crazy. And I even think back on that incident. But it's for one, like, even if one could say you didn't speak to anyone, which I know, because Darcel is no crazy person, okay? I'm no fool, I'm not stupid, I'm not crazy, I'm not any of those things, okay? But one could say, oh my goodness, she crazy, right? And you can say what you want. I'm not even going to address that, but okay. But even if that wasn't the case, I know that my spiritual energy opened up. I know that I was able to move it. I know that it moved up, and I know I got the spark, and I know after that I've become this person who I am now. I've been learning stuff. So you can say what you want to say, so it doesn't matter to me. You can take it or you can leave it. I know the truth. Darcel Renee, I'm not going to give you my last name. See, now I'm giving you too much, okay? Darcel knows the truth, all right? So, all right. So she didn't believe what was going on. So then I was like, well, how are we gonna? So I said, how are we gonna make her believe that I'm speaking to someone? And then okay. So here's a good point. All right. So we said, okay, and I didn't say anything. And I said, well, how can we make her believe this? How can we make her believe this? And so there was a test, and I'm gonna tell you what that is because we're going on 8 minutes, and of course, as you already know, the story is gonna be longer than that. So I'll be back.